All right. Zath,
Hold
give me
on
the
a second.
NOCAP lineup when you are ready and able to do so.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I knew the correct side for, color and all
Yeah,
that
it's game
stuff.
3, so the Alphas team is always the green spawn. What do we got when you're ready?
All right, so here we go. We've got NoCap bringing in this tied up game. Oh my god. Okay, just hit a stretch. 3x bank account in a gearing. Kots Spect. Tafia and Harugumo. 420 Blazed Spect. Aggro in the daring with all the fixins. 1-for-1 gaming in the Napoli. Lothair in unique upgrade Des Moines. Microaggressions, another unique upgrade Des Moines. Embedded Bear 97 in a Salem running Hydro with Hydro mod. I mentioned that earlier today that might be good for Salem on this map.
I like the idea.
DG Pitbull. Yep, DG Pitbull 3 is in a St. Vincent built for speed and all that good stuff. Kurger Bing.
It's Burger King.
Purge.
Just call him Burger King to make him angry.
I just had to do it once. Professional streamer, all that. Vermont running a sniper spect setup.
A professional streamer. Don't make me laugh. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
All right. Now, opposing from the South Spawn, we have our friends in YOLOK running a 4-destroyer lineup here on this version of Estuary. Narcomoeba Z42 headed up towards mid. We've seen this play from them before. We actually cast YOLOK on this map a couple of days, last weekend, I should say. Bit of a gun build there. All the reload he can pack in. Special K's Yang running torpedo reload and engine boost, not running radar for his Yang. Okay.
Okay.
Moist Salem running range, headed up here to this island on the, what is this, like the southwestern corner of the decap. Backed up by Aiden's Wushta running reload and all of the, not much here. Reload and radar. Anthrax's Vermont, a little bit more of a survivability build there. To the other flank, we send Error 404's St. Vincent. Again, survivability. A Defense Experts Des Moines, unique upgrade and top grade gunner. Shadow Wolf's Gearing, torpedo reload, all the fanciness with unique upgrades, so 5.6 detection. And Julio's Gdansk, gun reload on to back up his fancy radar play. Already, we're looking at all of the Z42 and Daring action picking each other up as Narco takes a little bit of chip damage from Burger King's Vermont.
Refresh my memory. Is this the one we saw where YOLOK had the Z42 and they just did this on this map?
That's yes, this is exactly what we saw from them.
Okay.
Yep.
Thought so.
Yep. They are who we
familiar.
They are who we thought they were, Zath.
Yes. Yes. And let's take a moment and enjoy the beautiful sunset. Okay, let's go back to the game.
And enough of that. Okay, now back to the shooting.
And of that.
Back to the violence.
Back to what violence? Everybody's sitting behind islands right now.
At the moment, everyone is busy camped behind islands. You're not wrong.
Yes.
That's true.
Marceau and Clever Band, just a reminder.
Well, a very quiet start. Nobody on cap circles. Aggro's Daring and Embedded Salem kind of edging over here, but Zed is backed off. Narco using his superior German Hydro range to keep Aggro lit while moving away far enough that he is not detected himself.
Yeah, just taking a look at the setup over on the one line. Shadow Wolf getting ready to smoke up a defense expert, but he might go too deep before he starts to smoke, and that could be disastrous.
Speaking of smoke, we have Yang. Yes. We have the Special K's Yang smoking up Aiden's Whoosh over here on the 9/10 line. And the same play happening on the 2 line. Shadow Wolf's Gearing, AA Defense Experts, Des Moines. So they're going to smoke the Des Moines right up onto the bottom edge of the A-cap, Zath. I mean, right up onto the edge of it.
Yes. The question is he going to want to go all the way up there? They don't know where Lothair's Des Moines is, but radar does cover that spot. As a matter of fact, Lothair does radar. Shadow Wolf detected now. A defense expert knows to hit the brakes.
Yep, radar coming in. A defense drawing a little bit of fire, but nothing. Shadow Wolf takes a little bit of chip damage as he steers out of that radar with his own gearing.
That's right.
So I won't call that a wasted radar, but I'll say it's largely ineffective and that it's not going to get them what they wanted out of it. They're not going to get big damage. However, they are putting the pain onto Embedded's Salem right now. His first super heal expiring, and it's still only going to leave him about half or so.
I'm surprised Hanger's not going up for the finish.
I kind of am as well. I think maybe they're just trying to play a little cautious, a little conservative right now. Let him. Narco's Z42 is going to move up and grab the early lead here. He's going to bag the C-cap. He is lit somehow. Presumably Aggro's daring Hydro is still picking him up, but it wasn't enough to keep him off the cap. Now Zath NOCAP with a big push down the one line, sort of. The Napoli coming in. Lothair with him.
So that's nice. The Napoli can do the crawly smoky thing, giving Tafia enough time to reset with his Haragumo smoke. But it doesn't seem like they're interested in that play.
No, I'm a little surprised by it. The Des Moines is literally right on this Napoli's butt.
Yeah,
I keep waiting for the Napoli to push his fancy smoke, but it hasn't happened.
And now they're too far apart to be able to use that effectively.
I was going to say now wouldn't be effective. However, they can see a defense expert through the smoke now. St. Vincent shells coming in on Lothair for a decent hit, but not a catastrophic one.
No. All right, so there's the radar for defense expert. He sees the Haragumo now. He's changing course and target. While that's going on, Daring is about to cap C, Aggro.
Yep. Aggro doing
no cap.
Aggro doing a good job of going to flip that C cap back. YOLOK only bagging about 30 or 40 points off of it. As now Julio El Guapo's smoke, Gdansk smoke comes in. That's going to get a defense expert some cover he desperately needs. Somehow he's still spotted in there. I guess his smoke firing penalty is high enough because the Napoli has driven so close.
That's right. Julio El Guapo is in trouble now. He's on Lothair's radar, trying to get out. So is
Lothair.
This is very true. Between the two of them, though, I'm thinking
Julio's
spot. Yep.
Julio's going to go out, but Lothair's going to have to weather the St. Vincent fire. He's got nowhere to run. He's on double fires of his own, and he's going to go out as well. Oh, defense expert takes a torpedo, and there he goes.
Yep. 2-for-1 special over at A.
Just like that, the YOLOK left flank disintegrates. Big push from NOCAP bears fruit.
That's right. Meanwhile, K detected on microaggressions' radar over at the D side. And Narcomedia trying once again to cap with the Z42, this time at the B cap. He just barely gets it before Pitbull's shots come in.
Just barely makes it work.
Ooh.
So it costs them a Des Moines, Zath, but they're going to grab A and should be able to retain control of it. NOCAP, 1-for-1's Napoli, not really in a position to leave this island, though, as long as the St. Vincent guns are flipped looking for him over there. And at the moment, those guns are actually in transition. 130-point lead for NOCAP. Early kills and a cap advantage. YOLOK on the back foot, trying to make something happen. Working down a couple of ships right now. Working over microaggressions is Des Moines. As Embedded Salem sits below half HP where no one can get to him right now.
Yeah, and he still has a couple of heals available, so...
Yeah, but I think what you're seeing is his max available HP, right?
Yeah, well, sure. But he's got, big hit there at Burger King from Anthrax's Vermont. Slaps away half of his hit points.
And Micro still getting farmed, although he's finally dark back there. Special K going to pick up D. And there we go. With about 160 points separate these two teams, we're now back. We're at cap parity, approaching halfway mark of the game.
Narcomoeba is going to try to sneakily grab the C cap, though, out from under Embedded Bear's nose.
Well, Embedded's Hydro is offline for 30 more seconds. Of course, Aggro's Daring is going to go flip. They're going to go perform the same trick in the other side.
God, this feels very much like Greece, like the ACAP.
They know, well, both destroyers now flip-flop around. They know now basically where the other one is, so at the moment, it looks like they're just going to trade. That's going to keep...
Nice hit by Hanger. Took a guess, got a reset.
Yeah, and some damage. Fires his fancy torpedo over there. Embedded's Hydros goes up. They can see the Zed, but nobody really has shots on him. Actually, the shots are coming in from the Harugumo. There we go.
Oh, they hit?
So, yep, Taffy is going to get the resets for all the way from the 3 line now.
Narco knows there's no way he can do anything about that, so he's just booking it out.
So
NOCAP does get the B cap.
NOCAP with the pressure. They do grab the B cap and retain control of C. Big wave of deep water torpedoes going out hunting for embedded Salem, though, Zath. He can see all of those coming because the Hydro's up.
Yep. It's also going to force Burger King to potentially hit the brakes or turn, although a lot of these are going to hit the island anyway.
Yep. Most of them would have been eaten by the island. A couple might sneak through. In fact, they are. Burger's going to take at least 1, maybe 2. No, just the 1.
Just the 1.
Just
Does
the 1.
force out the DCP, though.
Yep. As the Vermont begins to wrap around the island, here come all of his shells into Hera 404's stern.
Ooh.
Big hit. 10-12K there.
But what Burger King doesn't know, of course, is there are more torpedoes coming just as his DCP expires. Take a look at this. Just went off. Oh, Underwater World ate the one that would have hit him. Hate to see when that happens.
404 getting focused now. The Daring getting in on this. The Napoli getting in on this. Narco's going to put up some smoke, buy his teammates some time.
And look at where K is going. K is going right into the C cap.
I was wondering when this was going to happen because they're pushed so far back, they've easily allowed K a gap to get in here. But it's now a 270-point lead for NOCAP. YOLO really needs to bag a kill. They need to convert one of these low-health ships like Micro, but they're going to struggle with it.
Yep. Shots coming in now from the Vermont.
404 still struggling back here. His next heel's 30 seconds away. Napoli shells coming in. I don't think he's gonna make it to his next heel, Zath.
No, at this point, I would think that we'd see both of the destroyers opening up, just trying to distract.
Here come the Vermonts.
Does...
Yep.
Nope, that's it.
Vermont shells take care of it. YOLO fighting from 2 ships down, trying to make a play. I feel like if they can pick up a kill at the right time, they can still get back in this. But man, it is not going to be easy. And NOCAP's not going to make it easy on them.
Of course not. We got some long-range gearing torpedoes coming in now and where the Vermont was. Daring trying to capture all of them on Hydro. Burger King does take one in the rear, force another DCP.
And I think he's
not
going
to die, though.
I think he's going to take another one from the second wave. No, he's going to push out in front of those. No, he's going to swing his butt into them. Yep, one in the stern.
Well, DCP was still active, so he didn't get a flood on that.
Yep, no flood.
Uh-oh.
Big salvo going out on Anthrax's Vermont. Not nearly the hit they were looking for.
No, I expected those to connect much more. Okay, now smoking up.
They're trying to block vision because Aiden's Wushta is really working over the Vermont back there. There we go. Just putting the smoke screen up there all by itself blocks the Wushta. Doesn't do anything for the Vermont, but it keeps the Wushta alive.
Right. Makes sense.
400-point lead and growing for NOCAP. YOLO desperately looking for a kill. You have to feel
everybody just farming.
You have to feel like oh, they lost the Salem. Where was he, Zath? Was he down? Where was he?
Salem was right by Special
Oh,
K.
I see it. He was up here with K. Yeah.
St. Vincent nailed him.
Yeah. They do finally bag the Vermont. It's going to buy them some time. Microaggressions is now pushing both he and the gearing, that's 3x bank account, aggressively pushing Aiden's Wushta.
Yep. On radar.
They're going to get up here, and yeah, they know they can see them. Probably going to get up here and proxy spot Aiden through the island. I would say that would have given the Vermont a chance to exterminate him, but it's not going to do him any good now.
Right. Pitbull moving on up, looking for a shot. He's going to get one in about 20 seconds or so. It's directly into the sun, so have fun with that. He'll take the shot, he'll look away, and he won't be able to see for the next 30 seconds. Big shots on Wusta.
Oh, big
hits
hit. 1-for-1's Napoli that did all the good work of the ACAP earlier, wrapping all the way down here to the 7 line, punishing Aiden in the open water.
Mm-hmm.
Radar coming up so they can spot Aiden again to finish the job. 1-for-1's going to take a torpedo here, but it's not going to deter him.
Nah. Oh, another big hit on Aiden.
Vermont Salvo coming in, smacks the Napoli, but not hard enough. He takes yet another torpedo. But it's only a matter of time before Aiden goes out. Just a bloodbath here, Zath. YOLO corralled back into the decap. They still own the CCAP, but it feels like NOCAP no longer cares. They just want to clean these guys up. They do finally bag the Wushta.
They want to live up to their name.
It seems that way, Zath. Seems like they're just playing to live up to the name.
Mm-hmm.
Taffia may have bitten off a bit more than he can chew here. He might be going out, and he is. Ooh, YOLO.
2 big kills for YOLO.
YOLO gets back 2 big kills right there. It's now 4v5. Do you think maybe they overplayed their hand a bit? I don't think so. I think Anthrax is so isolated, this is bound to happen.
I mean, NOCAP has 4 times the hit points.
Yeah. Anthrax's next heal is 35 seconds away. There's basically no way he's going to live to see that.
He's not even looking. He's looking for a possible shot on micro or the gearing.
Yep, but he's not going to survive.
Just in time.
Not going to survive to make it. All of the YOLO destroyers pushed well back off the caps. And that's basically it, right? NOCAP's going to grab C. Mm-hmm. Whether they grab D or not, it doesn't really matter. They can't. There's just no way for YOLO to get back in this game. They've got too much health to recover to make up here.
Yep.
They made a game of it, but YOLO's going to be eliminated. NOCAP's going to move on to day 4, Zath.
Yep. Let's zoom in, watch K die. We'll get a death pick off K. He'll love that.
He'll love that.
All right. It's actually a double because we got a ship that's upside down. I think that was the Napoli.
All right. There we go. NOCAP is your winner of the game and the match.
Yep. Congratulations.
Congratulations. That is the last game of the day. We now know all 16 teams that will be moving on to day 4.